is in their defence, the Blues, but unfortunately to beat the Hawks, you've got to attack, you've got to take the game on. Let's hope they do that tonight.
Friday night football then. Carlton, can they buck the odds? Umpires tonight. Umpire Du Bois, Finlay and Jeffrey, and away we go.
One against Hawthorn. Hawthorn will just wedge them in like that.
Cripps upended as he kicked, and Hodge makes them pay the price. He's 30 against Sydney. He can almost smell the finals, and he comes from 40 metres out, and he steers a throw. The skipper.
Playing in first quarters, Hawthorn. Running bounce, and then really stretching. And remember that Yaron did catch him. Beautiful kick to Bruce, who takes the mark, and now they're on. Kicks to full forward. Lewis does it sit, it does. Gets the goal. Hodge the first, Lewis the second. Hawthorn getting so involved. Kicking to full forward. Bruce goes early and takes a comfortable mark. And now again plays on as he did a moment ago. And this time Gunston, who was the... So Gunston, who a couple of years back was just so reliable in front of goal with these. And that one he kept low and kicks it, so Hawthorn get their third. So he just pops it up. Heel back Roughhead to win the one-on-one. He doesn't quite, but he fetches the ball, and Schoenmakers hasn't missed this year, has he? And gets their fourth.
Their forward half of the ground and winning the possessions in their forward 50.
So they're going so short again, and...
It's a report! It's a report! Relax! It's a report!
So Bruce in a bit of strife.
Nick! George!
Taken the mark.
Marked it yet.
So I don't understand that, but doesn't matter.
Bruce goals, and the Hawks get their fifth.
Hale very conscious of Cruiser, then did well down to Hawthorn. Kicks over the head of Yaron, who's got a problem now. Gunston comes to the footy and makes it look incredibly easy.
Good mark, good play, the Hawks.
31 goals for the season, coming off 4 last week. His accuracy has returned. He's got 2.
He disguised that one real well.
And then Bruce, well, to Lewis.
Don't get me wrong.
Doug, I know nothing about Twitter, but I could hear an explosion. I think it has happened right now. Lewis kicks his second, and Hawthorn march on. They've got 7. Just shoved him out of the way and gives it to Hill.
How dismissive was that? Hill inside the forward 50, taking a swing at it. Doherty missed. Roughhead behind. Look away, hand pass. Gunston gets his third. He's in that direction and finds him. Well, too much speed for a good player in Simpson right there. Burnt him off the mark, and now comes across the front of goal, and Hawthorn is marked about 20 metres out. A little too fancy if you don't mind. Back to Roughhead. Seniority counts. And then 5 goals last week. Puts it through for his second.
Terrific from the start, but he's gone up a notch. And kicks to full forward. Big fly McAvoy, and he does that so well. That's what
too easy there.
Hasn't missed, as you saw from the set shot so far this year. He's 6 for 6, and he's 7 for 7, big boy McAvoy. Terrific mark by Gunston against Tui a moment ago. And Bruce just sets it up. Schoenmakers the target, and takes a comfortable mark against Yaron.
Long high ball, uncontested mark inside forward 50. I don't understand that.
Well, Schoenmakers, like McAvoy, has been deadly. His set shots this year. Gee, he's done it again. So he hasn't missed. I think he's 9 for 9 in set shots this season. And he gets his second.
The thing for Carlton is, could be a turnover. Cyril
wraps up Simpson, and he'll get a free kick. They've played the advantage. Rioli will kick the goal.
There's a better tackler in the game. I'm not sure. This might have been a little bit high. You can see there, yeah.
The last bit certainly was.
Probably lucky there, Cyril. But in saying that, he's laid a few tackles already tonight. He's already had 5 tackles, so that's his 5th tackle.
Pulled his neck off.
He did. He was very lucky, but there's not a better tackler for his size.
Suckling off that step. He just gets such great leverage to fall forward. Hale's got it. So Hale, that he's just so consistent. And he gets the goal. So he and McAvoy are a goal apiece, and they're 11 in front now.
Over to top cruiser, slaps it down. Puopolo, who started as the sub. Now he ducked down into that. He's got to get a free kick for a high tackle. A replay will be interesting. Well, that doesn't help. He's a master, Puopolo, and so strong. You've got him, but he can contort himself in those situations to give you a problem. And now it's a goal from the goal square.
About the experience of this team. He's one of the 200 gamers, plus one of the 8. Gets it out to Puopolo, started as a sub. For the first time in over 2 years tonight. Last time one player, isn't he? We saw that against Sydney last week, where he won a couple of those in the forward 50. So can he kick a second goal within a minute or two? Yep, he has.
Cut off there by Luke Hodge.
But Klingy, Casbolt was down the line then. Like, every now and then give him a chance to try and take a mark. Like, he's just freezing at the moment, Casbolt.
He's only had the one kick, Richo, and he wouldn't have had too many chances, would he? So, yeah. So O'Rourke yet to kick a goal, former GWS player. Only played in one winning team, actually. That was for GWS against Melbourne. Has he got his first goal? He has. They'll love this. They'll come and
celebrate. The ball goes down towards half forward. Bruce was up high. Holman, slung by Gunston, had it too long.
Those players, Puopolo, prepared to do all the hard work inside forward 50.
104 plays 18, make that 100 off the pack while warming up. Menzel. Here's Puopolo. Third term has belonged to him in many ways. In front, Hale, thumped on by Rioli. Quick thinking, show and makers. Hawthorn snaps a goal. Oh, terrific. Responsive, quick thinking by the Hawks.
Time this year they've had at least 10. They were averaging 9.6 prior to tonight. Hodge, Lewis, wide. Gunston's been in good form. And they're marching on here. They are over the 100 points.
Decision they need to get somebody new and fresh in there. Turn this around. Good
kick, Mitchell to Gibson, and then Gibson to fall forward. Ruffin attacked it hard. Great courage. I think it was Doherty coming across the front. Ball loose.
Contact by the knees.
And Rioli. So Rioli, not much of the ball tonight, but a big influence, and he kicks his second goal.
Gunston. Their stars are shining bright now, and getting in behind the defence is Hawthorn. He's bitted one goal. Fired air. Billy Hawthorn to add to it. Kicks a goal. He's got two.
And then down the line, inside that forward 50, starting down the line. Curnow, row too slow. And Gunston's going to have a shot.
He's kicked the 5 goals. 6 would be a very nice little bag for him.
That equals his career high if he can do it, Lingy. And he's got it online, so 6 for the second time in his career.
Skipper, man on the mark, is about 55 metres out. Hodge, well, there's a man lurking behind everybody down there. I think it's Hawthorn. Almost got to him too. Eventually did get to him. Gives it across to Bruce, who kicks a goal. That's his second.
Lewis and Bruce floating forward. Mark not taken by Doherty. Ruffy got the right angle. He's got 3. And, oh, beautiful kick. So well weighted. And McAvoy, he's been a straight shooter. And he's got it. So we're over the 124, I think.
But anything can happen.
And Bruce will kick a third. I reckon he's got a lot of time to think about it. And he does. He kicks the third. 26 goals to 4 here. It's the biggest score for any team. Off a step to fall forward. Big fly from Gunston. Puopolo at the back, and the sub gets his 3rd goal for the night. 137. Carlton have never lost by anything close to this now. Bruce doesn't increase it by much. So 138. 23 goals in the end, the difference between the two teams.
Oh.
Teamwork is the thing that talks. to win. Riding the blocks with a grin at Hawthorn. Come on, mate, fight is strong.